Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to those who saw the first video, the introduction to this channel, and decided to come back. So, welcome. Look, this is a new year. This is where it's not so much that things are happening now, but things that will happen later start now. This is the time of year, like for us Aussies, where summer is past its peak. We're over the hill and started heading back now. So now is the time to appraise the seeds that you planted last year and the sorts of harvest that you can expect to get this year out of those seeds that you planted last year. Obviously, for our viewers that are in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the other way around. You're in the opposite wheel of the year. For you, it's midwinter, it's the time of internalizing. So the two are compatible in that sense, and they're both going to warrant what I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about today has also a lot to do with me starting this channel and getting to know you guys, starting to talk to you guys, starting to talk about things that I've been carrying for so long. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to intentions. Look, intentions are sort of the oil that lubricates all the machinations of life. Everything we do comes back to intention. Everything that we send out has intention imbued within it. Things that happen in life, they too, even if we don't realize it, have intention, our intention involved in those things. It's a complex cycle and very difficult to sort of put words to. But mostly today's message is about a Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. As I start the channel and we get kickstart things, it's important to sort of recognize that it's going to be a big year. Look, even people who aren't psychic, even people who aren't into the woo-woo, even people who aren't sensitive to the energies of the earth and the way things move around us, even those people are starting to say, this Christmas past was not like any other Christmas we've had. The people are changing, the world is changing. It's like the calm, it feels like the calm before the storm, where it's like there's nothing happening, and yet there's everything happening all at the same time. So the end, closing 2024 is a very good thing to do. 2024 was a very rough year for a lot of people that I know. And it was a really weird, and if I'm saying weird, it was weird energetically for the world in general. There was so much going on, and it all influenced each other, and everything kick-started each other, and it all built upon each other. So take time now to close the book on 2024 and start your next chapter in life. Whether that is a winter thing for you, where you are internalizing, where you are sitting by a fire and that you're watching that transmutation process, or whether you're in the southern hemisphere where I am and it's the middle of summer and you're just like, okay, things that were over the hump and now we're on the back hill. This is where we're going to start harvesting, like I said, the seeds that we planted last year. And from that, this is where we're going to kick off this Alchemical Phoenix. For a lot of people and for this channel, it is going to be, I'm establishing it as a Phoenix year for everybody. It's if you follow along each week on the same day of the week. This was supposed to be recorded yesterday. I'm a bit late. There was technical difficulties to that one. Anyway, Alchemical Phoenix. Each week I'm going to post another one of these videos, and it is going to be a step-by-step walk through this year as your Phoenix year. Walking you through step by step through your own internalizing and healing Phoenix. This channel has a lot to do with reminding people that they are human, okay? You're not just another person, okay? Be human. This is your year to return to being human. There's a lot that goes into that. It's not just waking up one morning and go, I'm human. What do I do? Okay, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You have to, if you're going to be something, being something, it's an active process. There is a feedback loop. It's an interactive experience. Um, Plenty of people play their games and they're playing a character. That's not how life works. Sometimes I wish it would be. And there are plenty of things in life that you can have gamer psychology around. The um, ability tree, the perks tree, that's a really good one to apply to life, especially if you are really young, especially if you've got kids. Applying that skills tree to life and to their schooling will completely change their attitude to school. That's a different conversation for a different time. Today, it's just about step one of your new Phoenix year. Make this your Phoenix year 2025, your Phoenix year. Step one is to sit back and look at last year. What did you accomplish? What did you not accomplish? What had you hoped to have accomplished? And instead of sitting there and wallowing in self pity and going, oh, it's me, I couldn't do anything, blah, 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 forget it. It's not important. Reasons why you couldn't do what you wanted to do is completely irrelevant. Close the chapter. This is a new chapter. Are you going to have those same goals? Are you going to set the same trajectory? I recommend that you don't. I recommend that you don't. I recommend that you really think about what you want to do and who you want to be. Be human, not just a person. There's a huge difference. Per son, per one of many, one per 100, per cent. Per is a port, it's a part, it's a portion. Son, it's a child, okay? Per son, you're a fraction of a child, okay? Don't be a person, be a hue-man. Hue, blooming, colourful, exuberant, full and true to your frequency. Man, adult. Male, female, doesn't matter. And I'm not talking about skin colour. If you think I'm referring to skin colour when I talk about hue, man, this is not going to be the channel for you. Okay, just settle yourself down on last year. It is done. It is behind you. Look forward. Part of the process that I will take you through step by step by step this year is going to be about healing your past and completely releasing the person that you have been carrying. What you need to understand is when you are in the psychology of the person, you are letting ego dictate most of what you do. The ego self is the most horrific thing that we carry in us. Everybody has an ego self. Everybody needs to work on taming their ego self. For a lot of you, for most of your life, since childhood, the ego self has held the reins. Has held the reins on you, has held the reins on your life, has held the reins on everything that you have to deal with in life. This year is about taking those reins back and learning how to use them. So by the end of the year, you can then face the Christmas period or the New Year's period, or at least that establishment of 1 year from now. You are going to be a completely different human being. You're going to be completely different to who you were last year. That's the point. If you are perfectly happy with who you are and where you're at, use this as a simple self-improvement program. We can all grow. We all have room to grow. For other people, this is not about the Phoenix process, just purely about coming back into alignment as a human being. Some people, that's all it needs to be. So I'm gonna have to leave you for now. So that's just what I wanted to say today. It's just a happy new year and a welcome to what could potentially be the most amazing year of your life. Have a lovely day, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.